And that'll bring in the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another 0-2 coming. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Ready with another 0-2.
That's a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna worked a walk his first time up. And that one got a piece of him.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Freddie Freeman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Runner goes for second. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now another 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and now it'll kick around in the corner. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
0 for 1 here in the early going. 0-1, here it comes.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. High in the air out to center field. Acuna is right there, 1 down. A man at second with 1 down, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Strike 2 looking as the sinker bores down the middle of the plate.
Hey, I know this pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So a man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And it's fouled away. Riley brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Popped him up. McGuire moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. 1 out, runner at first. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And now in the box, Eddie Rosario. He collected a base hit his first time up. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, still down 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next.
Grichuk.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk. Otto Lopez is on deck. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So now here is Reese McGuire. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
George Springer stands for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the stretch. Marcus Semien would be next. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The shortstop.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Aire Adrianza is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Ronald Acuna is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Numbers-wise, he's at 326, 7 homers, and 23 driven in. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
The 2-2.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Freddie Freeman. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
After the walk and with run.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Now at the plate. Here is Austin Riley, singled in his last at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Braves will settle for just the 1. Last. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien. First pitch of the AB on its way. This one's down to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. That one yanked just foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And that's low, ball 4. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Huascar Ynoa enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Bo Bichette will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Off. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Slider laid off for a ball.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Duvall is there. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue
So
Jays.
2 down and a runner at first. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. From the stretch. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. A ball and a strike. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's wide, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw home, and he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again. Staying within himself and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
Drilled to the left side, and that is through into left field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Now batting, the left fielder, Otto Lopez.
Into the box, Otto Lopez. Fouled away. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. Striding in is Adam Duvall, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
And 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Guerrero is
Now
over, and he
batting.
tucks it away
The
for
left
the
fielder.
second out.
Eddie.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Eddie Rosario is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now in this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And he fouls this one off. Still 2-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer to the left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Braves strand 1. They're down here 5-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Reese McGuire.
The catcher, number 7.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.